I am going to be reading 50 books this year instead of doing an MBA. Namaste everyone, my name is Suchitra and welcome to my channel. I'm a student, I'm an entrepreneur, a voracious reader and a content creator. Like many, even I thought that having an MBA or a business background is very important for you to start a business. But I started my own business when I was 18. It was a small business, and then I went on to sell the business to start my second startup in the sustainability sector. I also gave my CAT exam last year, couldn't clear one of the sections, and here I am. As the thumbnail already suggests, that I am going to be reading a carefully curated list of 50 books to check whether the knowledge I am going to gain from these books is equivalent to an MBA. These books are written by the experts in their fields and actual entrepreneurs. The purpose of this experiment is 1. To gain more knowledge, 2. To check if traditional MBA can be replaced by reading a set of 40-50 books. Before, nobody had made a video on the YouTube with the same topic before, or nobody had given an answer on Quora on the same question. I went to ChatGPT and I asked her to give me a list of 50 books with different domains of management, and here is the list. Just a small disclaimer, I don't hold an MBA degree and I'm not making any claims. I am just doing this experiment because this is something I wanted to do from a very long time. Also, getting an MBA degree involves a lot other aspects like getting a practical approach, case studies, networking, etc., on which we'll talk in the upcoming videos. Also, I would love to talk to somebody after doing this experiment, somebody who actually has an MBA degree, to check whether my hypothesis is accepted or rejected. Now comes why this experiment. For this, we have to go back a little in time to mid-October when I deactivated my Instagram. I had a public profile of 7,000 plus followers. That time I was mindlessly scrolling through Instagram and I was so overwhelmed. I always felt that I am consuming more content than actually creating it. That's when I decided to deactivate my Instagram account and redirect all that social energy into reading, gaining more knowledge, and doing the things I actually love doing. That's when I started reading more and more books from different domains, and I stumbled upon this book called as Personal MBA. I don't know if you can check. This is a book by Josh Kaufman, and I really loved the book. I haven't completed it because there are a lot of MBA concepts in a single book, and I want to understand all these concepts. I want to savor everything that is written in this book. A few things which were mentioned in this book which completely changed my perspective were: 1. If you devote the same energy and time which you would going to be devoting to an MBA into doing good work, you will do just as fine. Second, reading 40-50 good books will give you the same knowledge as an MBA does. Third one, skip business school, educate yourself. This book completely changed my perspective. I always thought that getting an MBA degree would help me in my business more, but that's not the case, and here I am doing this experiment. So if you are like me who has a business or wants to start a business right after doing an MBA, or want to do MBA just for gaining the knowledge which is going to help you in your business, I would really recommend you to read this book first and then take a decision. Coming over to the book selection process, ChatGPT gave me a list of 50 carefully curated list of books from different domains of business and strategy, finance and economics, entrepreneurship and innovation, sales and marketing, and leadership and management. So here is the list, and I'm also going to mention the list in the comment section below. Check out the description. I think that this approach of reading books instead of doing an actual MBA has some potential benefits, and here they are. First of all, cost effectiveness. Business schools can be very expensive. If you are like me who has a business or want to start your own business, this approach can be very helpful for you because the amount which you're going to spend on business school can be reinvested in your own company. Number 2 is learning from experts. These books are written by some of the experts in their own field and actual entrepreneurs. So learning from them is a better option than learning from teachers who actually never had any practical experience. Number 3, opportunity cost. Doing an MBA is going to take 2 years of my life. If you are somebody like me, you can read these books for like 2 to 3 hours per day, educate yourself, and then also work on your startup side by side. The commitment of reading a book per week and then also making a video on the same is very scary to me because I've never been so disciplined in my life, at least when it comes to reading. But here is what I propose to do. I am going to be reading a particular book for 3 to 4 hours per day for 3 to 4 days, and then one day I am going to be utilizing to understand and remember everything what I learned from that book. Also, when I'll be reading the books, I am going to jot down all the necessary points so that it is going to keep me very updated with the same and going to make my life easier when it comes to recalling all these concepts. One day is going to be exclusive for studying everything which I have written, and then one day I'm going to be making a video on the same. I am also going to be tracking my progress this time so I don't quit. But the question comes, can books replace practical approach? I absolutely think that it's a no, because whatever you're going to learn from these books, you have to apply it to your own business or anywhere and use these in your practical life. Either it's personal life or business life or professional life. You just have to apply all these concepts you have learned. Even for me, whatever I am going to be reading in all these books, I am going to understand and apply it to my own business, because that is when it is going to be helpful, right? Just reading and not applying is not at all going to be sustainable. I would also love if everybody who's watching this video join me on this journey to check whether books can actually replace a traditional MBA concept. Or you can wait for a year, you can watch all my videos, see if this approach works for you, and then take a decision. I am going through this because you don't have to. Every week I'm going to read a book, and then I'm going to be making and posting a video in which I will be sharing what I learned from the book, how I'm going to apply it to my own business, and how you can apply some of the teachings or some of the learnings from the book to your own business. If at that time you really like whatever is taught in the book, you should read the book for yourself. In the upcoming videos, I plan to talk about marketing, branding, entrepreneurship, business, small business, and the entire concept of MBA in detail. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you really like this concept, I would request you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video as much as possible. Also share this with somebody who actually needs to hear this or wants to do an MBA but is very confused. Really appreciate if you give me feedbacks on this video, give me recommendations for book, and give me some ideas about what to do in the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching this video again. Until next time.